is time. It's time for the light round. And then the lightning round is over. Are you ready, Ski Daddy? Time for the lightning round. I want to start with Brandon in New Jersey. Brandon.
Hi, Jim. How are you doing on this?
I'm doing okay.
Day? Yeah. Are you doing anything for Halloween?
Undetermined, frankly. I may have to think about that with my daughters. What's happening?
I have a stock that I don't know what it does. Viva Systems. Vive, what do you think about it?
It does this. It's a cloud-based system that actually is really very powerful in the health business. It hardly ever misses its quarter, and it is a buy, even though it's a high-price earnings multiple. Let's go to Miles in Florida. Miles.
What do you say, Jim? How about a big New York Jet booyah?
Well, I got the Eagles playing them next week. Booyah. Miles is funny. All right, let's come on, comedian. What do you got for me?
How about USB, U.S. Bank?
You know what?
Bank,
I would love to recommend this bank. I think it's an absolutely terrific bank. Honestly, it yields 6%. It should bottom. But these regional banks are so bad that I just can't recommend them because I'm afraid people buy them and they'll go down again when they report. Let's go to Deke in Pennsylvania. Deke.
Hey, Jim, good to hear your voice.
Same.
What about Super Microcomputer? What's up with that? Is that going to keep going up?
Yes,
down?
it is. I think it does absolutely. It's at the right end of where things are. And look, the generative AI, it's why people buy the stock. Let's go to Mark in Iowa. Mark.
Hi, Jim. How are you this evening?
I am good, Mark. How are you?
Not too bad at all. It's no secret that utilities are an unwanted sector right now.
Totally.
This utility company recently sold $1.5 billion worth of renewable energy and is using this money to help streamline and de-risk. It's selling at a PE under 19 and has a 4.6% dividend. What do we need to see to make AEP look attractive again?
Great question, because it's really well run. But I think the problem is if it's 4.5% yield, what happens if you can get 5% in a 10-year or a 20-year piece of paper? I just think that that's just a better deal. Stock's got to come down more in order to make it cheaper versus bonds. Let's go to Frank in New York. Frank.
Yeah, Jim. Frank from Pelham. I sort of really like the semis here, Jim. The economy is really moving along pretty nicely, and almost everything that's made today got chips in it. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely right.
And I think Marvell is in a lot of great areas, and the management looks pretty
I
strong.
agree with you. Matt Murphy's doing a terrific job. There are people who feel like that away from its optical business, which is very much involved with NVIDIA, that things aren't as strong. I think you buy some here, and then you buy some if it comes lower. In other words, I am not all in at this level. I need to go to Stacy in Georgia. Stacy.
Dr. Kramer, how are you?
I am good, Stacy. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I am calling to pick your brain today on Snowflake.
All right, very high multiple stock. Should report good earnings next year. I think Frank Slootman's doing terrific stuff. He'll be able to rent the cloud. But I also am concerned about high multiple stocks, and I don't want to go all in on this one. I like it, though. Now let's go to Abid in Ohio. Abid.
Booyah, Jim.
Booyah, Abid.
Hello.
What's happening?
Big booyah from Ohio. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely. Thank you. How can I help?
Jim, I'm calling about a stock that's down big this year, but starting to show some recovery. Jim, what are your thoughts on Gray Television Network?
Oh, boy. TV. I'll tell you, I just can't go there. I'm not afraid because that's not my style. It's just that TV is so hard. For instance, we own Disney for the Charitable Trust. Got Nelson Peltz buying 30 million shares, and it's up today and probably be down tomorrow. By the time I get to the Wednesday meeting, I'm sure people say, listen, I don't care anymore. Craziness. Brett in Texas. Brett.
Hey, what's happening, Jim? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Hey, doing all right. Big booyah. Calling today about TK. I'm just trying to find a bull market, my man. What do you
Well,
think
that is
about
the best of it. And it's been, I remember when it came public, it's the best crude oil carrier. I'm not going to dissuade you. I think it's fine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the Lightning Round.
The Lightning Round is sponsored by Charles Schwab. Coming up, bond yields can hobble all sorts of bull markets. So why is one sector in particular resisting the headwind? Kramer cracks the code next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Kramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.